Just to let you know, we are broadcasting through Comcast at this time.
Oh, all right. I won't be here, so we'll wait to see if we have 5 minutes before we can move live.
Okay, we'll be able to discount.
I will double check on that. Yeah, we can discuss it. Sorry.
Okay, great. I don't want to turn into a big fan. You can.
To remind everybody, we are broadcasting technically.
Okay. I'll just go ahead.
Let's wait for Dave to give us the
Okay,
the
sure.
countdown and then we'll go.
All right.
You are ready.
Hi, welcome to the Pinole Community Services Commission special meeting, June 1st, 2022. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Ask Maria, please, for a roll call.
Commissioner Clark,
Present.
Commissioner Lamjulian,
Present.
Commissioner Martin,
Present.
Commissioner Ojeda,
Present.
and Commissioner Teller.
Present.
So Bob Kopp is not with us today.
So the first thing I'd like to address is approval for the minutes for the April 27th meeting this year. And we had quite a lot of discussion about different items, new business, issues that are coming up, master plan, special events permit for organizations, Rider Coach Connection. And were there any questions or any issues? Or are we just going to approve the minutes as they were sent out? Questions about the minutes at all? I ask for a motion then for approval of minutes, please.
I approve the minutes.
Could I have a second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
I second.
Opposed? Okay.
Aye.
Approval of the minutes. I'd like to invite citizens to be heard and as in public comments, and citizens may speak on any item not listed on the agenda or address items on the agenda. And time limit is 3 minutes and subject to modification by the chair. Individuals share or offer time to another speaker. Pursuant to provisions of the Brown Act, no action may be taken on a matter unless it is listed on the agenda or unless certain emergency or special circumstances exist. The commissioners may direct staff to investigate and or schedule certain matters for consideration at a future meeting. So do we have any citizens to be heard at this meeting?
Don't see any virtual hands at this time, Laurel,
Okay, and nothing submitted earlier.
and nothing was submitted.
Okay, we'll move on then to old business. And the first thing will be the Community Services Commission roster update. Yeah,
Yes, so I just want to provide an update for the commission. So we did have 2 vacant positions. One has been filled. Christy Lamjulian has joined the Community Services Commission. We still have 1 vacant position, and the city clerk will continue to keep recruitment open for the additional position. So we want to welcome Christy to the Community Services Commission, and if she wants a few minutes to introduce herself, and that would be the time right now.
would you like to tell us something about yourself, Christy?
Am I still muted?
No, you're not muted. Oh, yes, you have to unmute.
Hi, everyone. I'm super excited to be here, and I look forward to working with all of you and engaging the community of the next generation.
We're delighted to have you.
Welcome, Christy. You sound like my kind of fun community member. Welcome.
That's wonderful. We're glad.
The next item on the agenda after that very exciting announcement is our 2022 events Community Service Day. We have waited a couple of years to do this, and it's a great event. I just want to mention, I did mention it, Maria, to the Pinole Tennis Club. We'll have some people out there along with the other people working around that area. And I did mention it to people in the Garden Club. Those people will not come down to register. So when I go out with Deb, I'll take a roster and I'll just sign them up on site.
I just wanted to say that we will have, I've confirmed our Rotary Club will take charge of the Amber Swartz Park cleanup. Some bark and else that the city may. I think the city will give us bags to take to them, right, Laurel? Usually.
Yes, yes. Normally we get trash bags. Yes.
Yes, and waters.
And water.
And if they or do they want Joe to drop off shovels?
That's something that Maria would have to ask Public Works, I think.
Yeah, I think Public Works has really been on top of bringing out the tools that we need for that particular project. But if not, then I can talk to my husband and he can get some together and take them out there.
They'll need some too for other projects like tennis courts and you know the
great
to weed and everything. Sure.
Wait, never mind. We're still on the Community Service Day. I had a question that's kind of unrelated to our group, but I thought someone might know. So I'll wait till we're off of this topic.
So, Maria, do we have scouts, kids coming from schools, anything that you know of at this point?
I don't have any groups confirmed at this time. We have shared out today was the first that it did go out to all of the schools. We have been sharing it through our communication pages for the city. So the city's Facebook page, it went on Nextdoor. It's on the city's website. It is summertime, so I'm not sure how many groups we will have confirmed yet. And Public Works has confirmed that they will have supplies for us. There'll be some supplies here at the youth center for the participants to pick up when they're registering, and then there'll be some supplies also at the locations of each project location.
And will there be any projects perhaps at the youth center or at the senior center or any other facility? Not
at this time. I think we're going off of the list that we presented last that we talked about last month that we received from Public Works. So we don't have any additional projects at those locations yet.
Okay.
I do see that Christy has her hand up, so she might have a comment or a question.
I would be more than happy to go ahead and put this on Shannon Village on Facebook and then reach out to the Pinole.
I can make copies, Christy, of the flyers here. So just let me know a date and time that works for you, and I'll run those here, and then we can just schedule a time for you to come by and pick them up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
That's great. Are there any other updates, Maria? I know we're starting over again. It's a little different template this year. Public Works has given us some projects, but
yes, it will be a little bit different. We haven't done this since 2020, and I did want to, we normally have set up in the main hall, and I was thinking, we've never really utilized the patio, so we could look into utilizing the patio, for check-in, having some snacks maybe in the meeting room. That way there's more flow, and if people want to go outside, that is an option. So just kind of wanted to get some thoughts from the commission on kind of the setup for the event. I'll have signs with the different projects. We usually have the project signs, and people go around and sign up for the project that they want to work on for the day to kind of keep track of the groups and, you know, where there's a need. So I'll have those printed. Debbie shortly can provide us with an update on lunch. The signs are also, I changed out the date for the lawn signs, so those are ready for pickup. And I spoke to Bob today, and he will pick those up sometime tomorrow, and then we'll start to put them out in the community. We'll also have a banner that will go out in the community as well, that will hopefully be out by next week. So those will be additional promotional you know, efforts that we'll make in combination with sharing it through our other communication channels.
And what time do you want commissioners to be there at the youth center?
You know, our registration starts at 8 o'clock. I think before we've done a call time between 7 to 7:30. I think that would be a good time, actually, for moving, you know, setting up our tables and putting everything out. I think 7 to 7:30, we have to set out the snacks and that as well. I'll do the shopping for that probably the Friday before, and get those items at the youth center. That way everything is ready to go that morning. And there'll all be prepackaged items, as that's what we had discussed previously for the morning. Debbie, do you,
Questions? Hey, Maria.
I think Debbie, do you want to provide just the update that you on the food?
Yes.
And have the progress that's been made?
Yes, so this year we are paying for our food. We've been asked to. So we ordered, I think it was 40 sandwiches cut in half and individually wrapped from Kinder's. They have a new general manager, so hope to have a nice relationship going forward with him. And I know Maria needs the total, and I apologize. I completely forgot to get it. And then Round Table, I ordered 10 pizzas, and they wanted to still give us a student discount. And I was just waiting to hear if that's okay with who's ever making these decisions within the city.
Yes, I'll provide you an update on that, Debbie, once I have it.
Okay.
In regards to that, and if, you know, if we can send a letter or if it's okay for us to receive.
Yeah, they would like a letter, so we'll find out. I mean, they're the ones offering it, so I think everything's changed, and it's a good thing that this year we wanted to purchase our lunches for our volunteers, because the restaurants, the community, the businesses, people in general have been hit hard in every way, shape, and form. And it also reached out to our biggest supporters as far as meals, which was Round Table and Kinder's and Hercules.
Yeah.
So
Coffee and juice or something for breakfast?
Yes, I will have some of those items. I can add coffee to the list, and I can go to Starbucks and pick it up in the morning before coming over to the youth center. So I can definitely get some Starbucks ordered for us, and I know and I'll just pick up some of the prepackaged stuff at Costco the day before.
That's
and I
great.
think also they were having trouble with the address, Round Table, as to where they're delivering it. I don't know why they were having trouble, but what is our exact address there at the youth center?
Okay, it's 635 Tennant Avenue.
Well, I think that's what I gave them, but I'll address that again. And so they're going to deliver at noon, and then Laurel and I will pick up. Okay, so Maria, yes, I wasn't finished.
Kinder's, I'm assuming, is what she's going to say.
Well, Raphael, can you guys, oh, there I am. I don't know what happened. I wasn't sure if you could hear me. Okay, so yes, Laurel and I know. So Maria, would you go there in the morning or send one of us before we pick it up to use the credit card to pay for it? And the same thing with Roundtable, would you call that morning before they deliver with the credit card information? And you'd be giving it to Yolanda.
Yolanda. Okay. Yes, I can call and either set up payment before. I can go, the week of the event and go pay for those items. That way, when you guys have to pick it up on Saturday, it's ready to go.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea than what they were
Okay.
trying to get us to pay. That'd be you going there, and I'm going there. That sounds much better to me. So why my camera keeps going out. That's okay.
And Maria, do we have plenty of water, or do you want some of us to bring water?
No, I think we'll have plenty of water.
Because usually Debbie and I take some out with us to give to when we visit the groups. Okay.
We usually take water, snacks, and bags.
Have those items available at the youth center. Laurel, I do see a virtual hand, and it could be that it was up before we started this item.
Okay,
So
sure.
I'm going to go ahead and let them
Of course.
unmute.
Could you ask them
Raphael?
to state their name and please?
Commission, I'm Raphael Menace. And I just wanted to make a comment about this item in particular, not an earlier one. I got a message from the Friends of Pinole Creek Watershed saying that they were going to be doing something with around the library native plant garden on the 18th. I was wondering whether you folks knew about that. And
Yes, I knew about it, Raphael. Thank you.
Okay, great. That's all I wanted to say.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
doing
Thank
all
you.
this.
Thank you for calling in, Raphael.
Thank you, Raphael.
I got an
Yes,
email and they said that they'll be there. So there'll be two groups, which is great because there's plenty of room for two groups.
Yes. I've been in touch with Anne, and she told me if it was okay to send out through her listserv, and her and I have been communicating about that as well. So that's another group that is confirmed to participate.
Yes.
In that.
It's going to be a little different this year. Starting up again, we may not have as many participants, but that's okay. We'll start up and it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
We may have more participants
So,
than normal.
Maria,
It's just a hunch.
Maria, I just had one question. Working with the schools, I know it's summer, but is there an option to provide community service hours that can carry over for students? Or is
I
it
can
too-
check
or
in
is it
with
too
the
late?
city clerk. I mean, as long as we have, that they come in, they sign in, and they kind of complete kind of the same process that we do for coastal cleanup. And I believe we have the certificates. I can check in with the city clerk to see if we can have
Okay.
a few of those available in case the
Okay.
students want to, take one of those and roll it over for the following school year, or, their summer program or anything that they might be working on. I think that would be it.
Yeah, I mean,
Good
some
option.
some Shannon students or others, I don't know if they use community service hours, but it's a nice thing for them to have and earn, I think. Nice option.
I will.
Thank you. So are we pretty prepared, everybody? I just want to say kudos to Public Works too for working with us and getting projects for us to getting it ready for us. Great.
Raul, I see that Christy has her hand up.
Christy, I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, no, it's okay. I to put it out there that my family is actually going to be out of town.
Okay.
So I would love. We will not actually.
That's right, exactly, Christy.
We'll day, 3 months from that date for you and your family.
So it sounds, thank you, Maria, so much for all your preparation and Public Works. It sounds like we're pretty ready to go. What you need from us?
No, I don't think so. I'll send a reminder email the week of the event, just kind of recapping, our start time and kind of our plan for the day. But I think we're set for the event.
And also thank you to Bob for putting the signs out. I have done that myself, but with the Bobinator, he's ready to go. He's great.
You have a Bobinator person, so that's why I was bummed that Christy can't be there.
Well, that's okay.
It's
She
okay.
can be here for another thing.
Yes, she will.
We'll meet in
coastal.
person pretty soon.
Maybe coastal or dumpster day.
Yes. I think that's probably all we have to discuss about Community Service Day. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a question about something unrelated.
Okay.
Just here, have any information as to when the Safeway is going to come in up here on Appian Way in Pinole?
You should have asked Raphael.
I know I couldn't though because we were.
I'm seeing someone tomorrow who's on that, and I'll ask. Okay.
Yeah, Joe was on there for a little while.
Friends with Frankie Martinez. I'll ask him. I'm seeing him
Okay.
tomorrow.
Right.
All right. And if I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. New business essentially is the is upcoming meeting dates. Unfortunately, I have a little issue with the 29th, which is our wrap up. You said that was a potential date for an evaluation. 9th? Is that correct?
That's correct, Laura. That's what I wanted to check in. Normally we for May because of the conflict. And I wanted to double check. I know in previous previous summers, sometimes there's conflicts with vacations and us not having a quorum. So we kind of have previously identified some dates that wouldn't work for the commission. So I wanted to know if there was if the June date would still work. Do we want to cancel that one and start again in July, or what were the thoughts for the commission? That way we can get the information out to the public. We don't have anything. Our next big event will be coastal cleanup, and Misha from Public Works will join us in a future meeting to provide an update on that. But I just kind of wanted to determine the commission's availability for the month of June and July. I think we need to meet at least for sure in July, because then we have August, and then the coastal cleanup event is in the second week of September. So just kind of wanted to get some ideas or some thoughts on where we were with the next meeting.
When is the meeting in July?
So the one in July would be our normal meeting, which would be the July 27th. So that would be a normal, regular scheduled meeting. It wouldn't be a special meeting.
I would be okay for that.
With that as well.
But not the June one.
Change that one? Should we change
Not the June one. But you know what we could do if we can't get a quorum, we could email ideas to you, or email after the event, or write down some notes and get them to you. If we don't have a quorum for the 29th.
Okay.
I'm okay to wait till July.
July. Okay. So I will make a note that we won't have a special meeting on June 29th, but we will resume our regular commission meetings on July 27th. And just any notes or anything from Community Service Day, because it will maybe just jotting down those ideas or suggestions for next year, and that would be an item that we would discuss during the July meeting.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Does that work for the commissioners?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Aaron, I just have a question.
Yes, miss.
Are you girls coming to work?
I only have 50% of my workforce, one of the two.
Oh, okay.
But I'll make her run twice as fast.
Oh,
Then-
But yeah, it'll be fun. But so we got one wrapped up, so that'll be good. I'll try to get my son down there too.
All right, super.
Yeah, that will be fun.
how is your son after the break?
Good. He's ready for dumpster day in the fall. We'll make sure we really have him unload the couches in the fall. But he's doing much better. Thank you. He's doing good.
Good. Whew.
I think that's all we have on our agenda today. We've discussed Community Service Day, which is the main thing, and changed our upcoming meeting date. And unless anyone else has any other items that they want to bring up about Community Service Day, I think we're pretty much ready to close.
Well, you know what? There's one thing I would like people to know, and you guys too, is we are getting the beginning of a homeless encampment across the street from my house, behind my neighbor's house, down in the creek. So just wanted more people to be aware of that. We're not quite sure what to do except for to call the police when he sees them. And I don't know, these poor homeless people, what they're supposed to do, but
We also have a small behind the Pinole Library too, and they live in the toilets
okay.
often before they.
Oh boy.
Nicholas, did you have a comment?
No, I was just saying I have nothing, so
Okay, thank you.
nothing new to add.
Any further comments from anybody?
I do.
Okay, sure, Christy.
I was just wondering if we could revisit, just possibly reaching out and engaging the schools a little bit more. Just as a parent of a little kindergartner going in the first grade,
Oh,
there's a need there. I definitely help boost them a little bit, and just I don't know what the previous plan and kind of framework for that was, but just if maybe we could come up reaching out to the kids a little bit more. And then something that I was just working on as a person is just right now does not have a summer kind of meal program for the students. I do know at Shannon, 70% of the kids are socially economically challenged and they are food insecure. So as of right now, they won't have kind of a place to go during the summer to be able to get something. I was just working on, and it just kind of slipped my mind on it. Just so we can kind of reach out, help those in our community that will be struggling with gas prices being as high as they are, and they're going to keep going up, and food costs going up. Just open to the suggestions, what we can do resource-wise, or just kind of out of the box thinking of just getting to these families.
Christy, that sounds very worrisome.
I don't know if it's still in place. The Elsa Bronte Library was doing a special thing for students 1 day a week and provide. Check on that.
I know that the Lafayette and San Pablo Library will do a meal kind of box. The school district actually had family meal boxes to give out to families. And as of right now, the only place that students and families are able to pick up something is if they are going to summer school at Stewart, which is just, you know, a bag.
Right.
to think about it and see what they can do. I know it is on the fly. I just honestly assumed that they were going to keep up with it, just since there is such a large number of families in need. Having that free breakfast, lunch, and then at Shannon we have a
Positive, would you let us know? Or
I
let
will, for
Maria?
sure.
So something can happen for the students, that would be wonderful. I mean, they had a good program going for quite some time, and then
That weekly box, the pickup at the schools was great. That's too bad that that's not gonna keep going this summer then.
People out there are paying attention to so first just call the school district. Today at food services, and they said that maybe other people from the community to be able to do and in Point Richmond does have a pickup, a regular pickup.
done in the past, Christy, is trying to communicate more with schools. Depends a lot on the schools and their level of communication. And each commissioner would kind of work with one school. And we tried to do it that, or share a school, whatever. So I think that's something I think we need to table, other than the urgent discussion you're having. But I think how we're going to approach working with schools needs to be another.
Shannon, there will be a new principal. And she also is from Grant, so these two new people Shannon. And just honestly, our goal for the board is to just reach out to these families and engage them and help uplift them, just to make it.
So Maria, you're hearing that we definitely need to have more interaction and communication with the schools if we can. I mean, it's been difficult, Christy, before this. I'm involved in scholarships and things. And you cannot, they won't allow you to go in and talk to the students. It was, what I mean, they haven't allowed. So I'm hoping that might change.
The other side of that coin is the peach jar. It's a nice way electronically to at least get our notifications out to all the students.
Sure.
But you're right, somewhere in the middle.
Well, thank you for bringing that up, and I hope, Christy, that you might have some good news for us. That the district might initiate a program that'll include elementary school. I don't know about the Elsa Brownie Library if they're still doing something.
I don't know. I think I just saw from the Contra Costa Library on their Facebook page, they just the closest I saw was Lafayette and San Pablo.
Okay.
And I was just thinking.
Yes.
Are they supposed to? How are they supposed to get there to even get these meals?
I also want to mention, I know some of you are aware that we do have the monthly food distribution, and that might be a little bit difficult because it's in the middle of the morning for some families that might be working. But we also do always have if there's extra boxes, we always have them available in our lobby, and they're available for pickup anytime that the time that the senior center is open, which is usually from 8 to 4. So that's another thing, that we will be having. I know when there was a break last year when the service stopped for a little bit, we did see more participation in our food distribution. So the food bank has been, flexible and, letting us adjust our numbers if needed. So that's something that we will observe as we go into the summer months as well, for our monthly distribution, where they can get, a box of non-perishable items plus the bag of fresh produce on the second Monday of each month. So I think that we can definitely kind of, I will be in communication with the food bank as we go into the summer months and see if there's any possibility of extending or adding to that service.
Okay, can I add that to just the flyers that I would pick up from you? Then I would be able to hand that out to the students as well, so then they know, or just even as the parents that you do have this safety net of a resource to reach out to.
Yes, I can make those copies for you. I'll make you the general one that just has the second Monday of the month on the flyer.
Okay.
So I'll have those available for you as well. And then I'll add the school engagement to the agenda for the next month as well, or
Okay.
for the July meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing that up to our attention, Christy. So we have discussed that we do need to work more and communicate more with our local schools. Well, that's the end of our new business. And it seems that we're going to be adjourning until later in July. So I will see all of you on the 18th between 7 and 7:30 in the morning. And Maria, if you need any of us to do anything, please reach out. Okay?
Yes, thank you. I will let you all know if we need anything, but I think we're set, and I'm excited to see you all on the 18th.
Sounds good.
Bye, everybody.
Nice to meet
Bye,
you.
everyone. Take
Thank you,
care.
thank you, Dave.
Good to
Let's
see
do
you
them.
all.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.